That's what they do call me, Word Chef.
Word Chef.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You're listening to Just Okay Gamers. Where this week, guys, I just got back from Avengers Infinity War, the movie.
Yeah? Did you happen to do a doubleheader to anything else?
I did sneak in to see I Feel Pretty.
Yo, what'd you think?
Better than Avengers Infinity War.
That's an Amy Schumer flick, right?
It is Amy Schumer. I'm glad you're aware of that.
I got a question.
Yeah,
In the
please.
movie.
I have an answer. Which one?
I Feel Pretty.
Okay.
Did she feel pretty?
She did not feel pretty at the start of the movie.
Oh.
And then I believe, from what I recall from watching the movie.
Did you fall asleep?
No, I watched the whole thing. I was very alert.
Okay. All right.
She bonked her head, and then she felt pretty.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, and she had the confidence to back up
Spoilers, dude.
feeling so pretty.
Wow.
Might as well not even see it now. I mean, geez.
Holy
But then
shit.
the effects of bonking her head eventually wore off. She didn't feel so pretty anymore.
Oh, really?
No.
But she grew as a person and realized that beauty comes from within.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because at the end of that, though, she lost half her friends, but then she realized everything was fine.
Yes.
Hey, question.
Answer.
What is your favorite technique for sneaking into the double header? Do you take an extra pair of clothes with you to put a disguise on?
I do. First I go up to the manager and I say, let me tell you, I'm not sneaking into the movie. And then I walk and watch the first movie.
Even though you're in
I
disguise.
just need to set that precedence that, so he knows. He's like, oh, that guy, he's definitely not going to see another movie for free.
Yeah.
That's good because he has to watch everyone to make sure that they don't sneak in, but he knows that you're good.
Yeah.
So you're making his job easier.
So I also walk into the first movie on stilts.
Oh, how tall are you?
8'7".
Oh.
Do you wear long pants or
Just
can
a
you
giant
see the
trench coat.
stilts?
I figured the trench coat would factor in somewhere.
Yeah. So the manager then sees an 8'7" man.
Right.
And he's telling him straight to his face that he's not going to see another movie. He's not sneaking in.
Right.
I then go into the theater. I bring a file with me. I file off 3 inches of each stilt.
Oh.
Okay.
Never got
really
caught?
Smart.
I'm in an 8-foot. So then I leave the theater. It's an 8'4" man in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that's super smart. Do you have him
Right.
measure you? Because maybe he wouldn't notice.
I tell him as I'm walking by, I'm like, hey, weird that you guys had 2 above 8-foot tall guys here today. I think the other guy was taller than me.
Yeah.
And I tell the manager, I say, I'm going right now to watch the movie that I paid for the 1 ticket for, which is the first movie that I'm going to be seeing today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, I take the other approach. I go up to the manager and I say, hey, I'm probably going to sneak into a second movie. And then I put a disguise
bold.
on so he's looking for me and he won't find me.
I think you can skip a step there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What step would that be?
Putting the disguise on.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just a
Not
lot
a
of
fact.
work. You don't really have to do that.
Okay.
We're just okay and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
Nailed it.
What a bang up intro, guys.
Fucking
Just it went down
Fourth tries the charm.
perfectly.
fourth try. That's the most blueberry pancakes I think we've eaten for breakfast.
Probably. Thanks for listening to episode 255.
255.
255 of the Just Okay Gamers podcast. My name is 8'7" Guido, and I'm here with Wally.
Wally, sorry, I had a little water. I just took a drink of water. Wally, sorry.
I'm only 5'10", Millpool.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Mr. Potato Head Glasses Nasty.
Oh, snap. Mr. Potato Head Glasses Nasty. That's your rap name.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, yo.
For short, MP.
What is that?
Military
What does that
police.
mean exactly?
You've never seen like the Mr. Potato Head glasses that have the fake nose and the mustache attached to the glasses and you put it on?
Okay. Yeah.
I think those are like technically Groucho glasses.
Are they?
Yeah. Because it comes with the mustache, too. I don't know. Maybe I'm not up to date on my comedy prop gags.
No, I feel like you might be right.
Okay.
I think I'm just remembering this from like Toy Story, like where it all falls off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
Yeah.
hey Guido, where do you get your stilts from?
I
And-
make them myself. I actually
Whoa.
I grow trees, stilt trees.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
they're-
specific kind of tree.
Well, I use pine because it's the easiest to grow, the quickest to grow, and cheapest to maintain. It's not the best quality wood, but
I prefer oak.
I dispose of my stilts after each use.
Right.
So-
And you're filing down 3 inches every time you see a movie. So
Right.
I feel like
I-
it would.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question.
Right.
Do you reuse the stilts?
No, you can't reuse them because the first time you go into the movie, you have to be 8'7". That's
Right.
the
Oh,
whole
it's-
point of the
okay.
thing.
It's the
So
part
you're
of the
always
plan.
8'7". Exactly.
Well, you have to be taller than the 8'3". So I can't
Right.
magically add inches to stilts. What am I? Some sort of stilt wizard?
Wait, are you?
I am
wizard?
actually a stilt wizard. Yes.
Oh shit!
Yeah, there
I
you
have
go.
I have a spell book. So I
you
could
can,
do
you
that.
can actually. Right.
Yeah,
That was
that's
a
one
trap,
of the
rhetorical
actually
question.
easiest spells to cast as a stilt wizard.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, adding inches to stilts.
But you don't use it ever because
What
you
is-
throw them
what-
away.
Right. Yeah.
What? How do you? What is the spell exactly? Could you say?
It's double, toil and trouble. Cauldrons burn and boils are bubble.
Classic.
Okay. Oh, you just got taller. It did work.
I wasn't even done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Grow, but then shrink a little. Then grow some more. If you look at me, you will hit the floor, because you'll be tired of living such a short life. Now, come, sir, introduce me to your wife.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. It's a little bit long-winded, but
Yeah.
got the job done.
Still worked.
the multi-purpose spell.
Well, thanks, guys. So yeah, I saw those movies this week. That's what I did. You guys do anything interesting this week?
Some Marvel Infinity War.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Saw it in the Dolby Theater.
nice. How was that?
It was pretty badass. That was
Sweet.
really cool. 2 4K projectors, true black, 100 speakers around the entire cinema.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Did
That's
it
a lot of
shake?
speakers.
Did it shake your body when the explosions happened?
Yes, because the seats had subwoofers embedded in them.
Fuck.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah.
That seems distracting.
Megan didn't like it. I thought it was badass, but no.
Yeah.
I like that shit.
That's
That's how
cool.
the slot machines in Vegas were. They had subwoofers in the seat and like speakers right
Butt
next to your ear. Yeah. So when it was like when you'd hit something, it'd like vibrate your body.
Nice.
For those not watching, Nasty just vibrated his body.
I tried to make my voice sound that way too. I probably didn't sound that way though.
When I saw Infinity War, I was in those reclining seats. They have most theaters now in Milwaukee have
Oh yeah.
reclining seats.
The electric recliners.
Yeah, electric
Yeah, yeah.
recliners. And the way they're set up, it's two chairs, right? It banks of 2 chairs. And then there's, on those 2 chairs, there's the big armrests on either side of each chair. And then in
Right.
the middle, there's like a movable one, right? So I went with 3 people total. So there were two people in one of the banks, and then I had to sit in the extra chair.
Right. Did you have a
Uh,
person next to you?
I did have a person next to me,
Oh.
and I also the in the middle console
Arm?
part.
Yeah.
It was gone. It was missing.
Oh, did you hold their hand?
no.
I did hold their hand.
Oh,
Did like one of you strong arm like an armrest? And you
I just actually put my
feet.
feet up on her lap. It was a small girl.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like, above
well,
the
not
age of
small.
18?
She was probably in her teenage years,
Well,
later teenage
I mean,
years.
For 8'7", everyone's small to you, I would imagine.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, you're up there.
Yeah. And I stick my feet out when I'm sitting in those chairs too, so it's bonking the heads of the two rows in front of me.
Oh wow! So you keep
Yeah.
the stilts on for the entire experience.
Yes, I have to.
Okay, that's
Wow.
really committed to the character.
That is.
Well, that's me, you know. That's
Nice.
me, a stilt
Yeah.
wizard.
You Stilt wizard, you?
So this girl, yeah, she sits down immediately and then sits with her feet on the chair, like, you know, kneeling down. You know how you can stick your
Yeah.
feet under your butt?
Yep.
Yeah.
And her
And
feet
she-
are your way?
Yeah, and her feet
she's
went
leaning
right
against-
on my leg.
Yeah. And she didn't flinch.
No, she didn't think anything of it. So I turned to her and I said, "Look,
It's
bitch,
rude.
you got to move your fucking feet.
Yeah.
You don't see me putting my giant fucking legs up on your head. You
should have
asshole."
done that. You really should have. You should have just took your stilts, laid them right across her chest, and pinned her to the fucking
And then
floor.
shit. Oh,
I actually just turned to her and I was like, "Hey, there's no middle thing here." And she was like, "Oh, sorry."
Did she think it was not your leg?
She must have thought my leg was the middle thing.
Yeah, you do have a nice sturdy leg.
It's
I
a
could
nice,
see why.
sturdy, cushy leg.
Yeah.
know?
I could definitely understand why she would think that.
Right. She also had her shoes off.
Oh, did you go get
Yeah.
your leg checked?
I did. I went immediately to the doctor.
Good.
After your doubleheader.
Right. Yeah.
Doubleheader first, doctor second.
So yeah,
In
that
that
was my
order.
movie going experience.
Nice. Well, not so nice, but nice that you got to see two what sounded like good movies.
Yeah.
Did you actually say that to her? You said,
I did. I said, "Hey, there's no thing here."
yeah. And what did she say?
She's just said, "Oh," and then put her feet down.
Oh.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
She said it like that too. I was like, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "Ow, ow." And I was like, "Wow,
Oh, that doesn't sound like she's okay.
no." Yeah, it was weird. The whole movie experience. When you go to the movies with Guido, you're gonna have a little bit of a weird time.
Sounds like it.
This is true.
Yeah, so that was it. That's pretty much all I did with my life this past week.
Cool.
I have been thinking a lot about if I were to die in my house, let's say tomorrow, how long would it take for someone to find my corpse?
basically your
Yeah.
daughter's your saving grace because
But
your
my
schedule.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she would find you, but because of your obligation, someone would inevitably check.
Yeah, someone would, but I think that there'd be a little grace period. Like,
Oh yeah,
her mom would probably try calling me and then say, "Oh, maybe he's working. He didn't know the schedule or something."
you should
Right.
put
Yeah.
it this way: it'll be a closed casket.
Yeah, definitely probably going to be a closed casket.
I mean, either way. I
It
think.
might just be a mason jar. Or several. It's going to be quite a few mason jars, I think.
What? I don't understand.
Because I'll be like liquefied.
They'll scoop you up.
They'll
Yeah.
like squeeze you out of your bed sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've come down to it's probably going to be about a good 7 days, 1 full week.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna be wedged into that bed. I'm assuming you're gonna be found in your bed.
Well, I don't know. I could collapse walk into the bathroom or something.
I suppose. You slumped in your chair.
Yeah. You never know. You guys have thoughts about this?
Yeah, all the time.
See, you guys don't have to think about this because you live with someone.
No,
Yeah.
but I you know what? I think you have all of us and you have the community. I think
Yeah.
if you weren't around for a few days, we would start getting worried about you.
Yeah, you guys would
No.
probably try to get a hold of me, and then I'd probably ignore you for a little bit,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
no, totally. We'd be like, go
then-
check on Guido.
That adds up to about 7 days, no matter
yeah,
how you
and
cut
then
it.
I'd be like, oh shit, people are trying to get a hold of me, and then I'll go check on Guido, and then find his liquefied body in his bed.
Mm-hmm.
Scoop it up in mason jars.
Yeah.
He
Do you ever
tasted
consider
a little first.
pranking people? Like someone comes in and like you're in the oven
Every
like
day.
this.
Wait, like what?
Like you just shove yourself in the oven or something.
Oh,
just
as
take it out
I'm
of the oven?
dying?
He
Yeah,
would have
well,
to have
yeah,
people
like-
over to prank people by being in the oven
Well,
dead.
it'd be for the people who find your body. So
Yeah.
I'd be going through the death throes, and my final thoughts would be, I have to prank the first responders that find my body. So I'd have to like go head first into the washing machine or something weird.
Yeah.
No, I
what
haven't
would you
thought of
do?
that.
How do you prank someone in that situation? Do you put on like just funny sunglasses, like the Mr. Potato Head sunglasses?
Yeah, you'd probably have to dress weird. In your death throes, if you don't die ultra suddenly, you probably got what? A minute and a half, maybe? Like, what if I'm choking?
Yeah, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're
I mean,
choking or losing
you gotta,
blood or
if you're
something.
choking, you gotta throw yourself over your couch.
I,
So that way you
Why?
Heimlich maneuver yourself
Like
on your
that kid
couch.
that died. That kid that died in his minivan. He's
Oh,
got trapped in the back
that
row.
was so shitty. I would hate to die like that.
I saw a video on how to do the Heimlich on yourself. Not the Heimlich, but a maneuver to dislodge food from your throat. Basically, you kneel on the floor, you put your hands behind your back, and then you just flop down right onto your chest.
Ugh.
It lessens the chance of breaking ribs, like from hitting down for the back of furniture and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I could see that.
So now everybody
But I don't
knows.
think I care about broken ribs if I'm dead.
Yeah, but now you know.
Oh,
You know.
do it that way instead.
Yeah,
Did
do
you
it
guys-
that way.
For sure.
You guys see that new like chest compress machine? For CPR. If
No.
they're coming out with it now, it basically you're someone's doing this, putting pressure on the chest, and then breathing into the mouth or whatever, and then the other guy is wheeling out this device. It's like a 3-panel canvas plastic thing, and you wrap the person in it, and then you back up and you push a button, and it starts doing the chest compressions for you guys instead of the
What?
machine. But it's like whole chest,
Mm.
and I guess it just like it works really well, but it like fucks up every rib you have or something. But
I imagine different body types. You have to get it just
you have to like
right.
tighten it, yeah. You have to adjust it with like a thing, but yeah, it's really kind of crazy to look at. If you can Google it later, it's
I
insane.
have to watch that and jerk off.
So I told-
Just imagine it doing that to your dick.
I mean, I
Ooh.
can, but go for it.
That would be good for my dick.
Yeah.
I'd have to
You-
probably daisy chain a few of them together just to get it around it, but
A few dozen maybe.
yeah.
And
And it'd have to be
assuming
the
you, like,
length.
It's just one downward thrust though, so it's like it's not sliding along the member. It's like, so do you get off? by
Okay,
just
here.
having-
This is how I do it. All right.
Yeah.
A
Have you heard
daisy
of
chain
BDSM?
like a cock ring around it, right?
Okay.
But I do that through the length of the dick. So it's going to be a lot of devices.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Device, all the way down, and then you activate them in sequential order.
Okay, so the
So
sequential
it
order
starts
creates
at the
that,
base
okay.
of the shaft, squeezes, moves up to the next one, squeezes, until it eventually reaches the head, and then goes all the way back and starts.
It'll have
again.
to be like mere milliseconds though, so it creates that rhythm of
right.
up and down. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like this is like some Minecraft machine that somebody fucking made.
I've already built it in Minecraft.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
That's
Fire
how you
up
know
the
how to
server.
do it.
You guys do anything this week?
I hung out with some friends. That was it.
Mm.
Played some board games, drank some beers.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Millpool, you mentioned you were on the cruise,
Yes.
but do you want to mention the part you forgot to mention last time?
Oh, I guess so. I don't know how to set it up to make it funny though.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like my memory got jogged recently that I had watched Sister Act 2 because we were talking about it on Discord for some reason. And I was like, when did I watch Sister Act 2 recently? And then Jen was like, oh, we watched it on the cruise that we were on because there was only 3 channels and they're like playing Sister Act 2 constantly on one of the channels. So that's
was
my
it
story.
the Sister Act 2 channel?
No, I don't know. It was a movie channel, but they like every night they were playing that movie.
What are
It
the
was a pretty
beats
crazy,
of
like-
Sister Act 2? Who's the villain? She's a cop,
Um,
right?
Was it a dance
No.
off?
No, yeah, she's like retired or something. We missed the intro. She's like retired or something, but they bring her back to try
That's
to
pronounced retarded.
to try to get the students to a competition. And the students are like inner city students, and they go to some school, and the head of the school doesn't want to fund it because he doesn't think they'll do well or something. So they do like a fundraiser thing, and they raise the money, and then they get to the competition, and I think they're like disqualified or something for some reason.
Something happened.
I don't remember what happens at the end.
So she's a child shaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially, it's like what's that movie with John Lovitz when he's a teacher in the inner
Lovitz?
city?
John Lovitz.
Lovitz? I'm sorry. High School High. That's a good movie.
Okay.
All I remember from Sister Act 2 is the chick from Beekman's World was in it.
Hmm.
I don't know.
She was the quirky girl part of the student group.
Mm.
Beekman's World.
Beekman!
I'm familiar. I mean, I never watched it, but that was like similar to Bill Nye, right?
Yeah, very much so.
Oh,
I watched
okay.
all the time Saturday mornings.
Isn't the girl in Beacon's World Yeardley Smith, the voice of Lisa Simpson?
Possibly, I don't know.
Well, there
Never
you
drew
go.
that connection.
Could be true. All right, what do you guys say? Should we talk about some video games?
Let's do it.
Sure.
All right. Well, let's go with this one. I don't know what this is. It's been a while
Says-
since we've heard
says
that
penis at the end there.
Oh, it does? Is that what that said?
I think so.
one. Tattoo made that. Do you guys remember
Oh,
Tattoo?
Tattoo Uno.
Tattoo
vaguely.
Uno? Do
Yeah.
you think he
Wow, I
still
don't-
listens?
No, probably not.
No.
No.
I'm gonna
He's
say
one
yes.
of the he's one of the lost souls.
Yeah, I would say so.
He's one of those weird like shrimp creatures from Little Mermaid to our
What?
you guys don't remember that?
No, not really.
Little Mermaid had those little shrimp, like all the souls that the main villain. What's the main villain's name?
Ursula.
Ursula that she took. You guys don't remember that?
No,
Nope, I don't
haven't seen
remember
that
that.
movie since I was like a little baby.
Is what you mean that little like device thing she used, something like that? Or?
No, she turned she kept making deals with people and managed
Yeah.
to get like souls or whatever they were, essences, and they turned into these little like
The
spermy
little
kinda,
spindly
like,
things, the black things.
They were grayish. I remember. Don't
I
you
thought they were,
remember
like,
her dad?
they're
Her dad was
snake-like.
changing into one.
Yeah.
At the end, he was wearing the crown.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh.
vaguely.
That's
Wait,
what I
no.
think of our listeners who stop listening to the podcast.
Holy
I
shit!
still don't understand what they are. Or what that
Well,
means.
go watch The Little Mermaid. Take notes, and then you'll understand.
Okay.
Boy, oh boy. You guys hear about this Stardew Valley?
Oh shit!
Hear about this?
Former game of the month, I believe December
Yeah. that
or
sounds
November.
about-
It was November because it was
Yeah.
kind of family-ish.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
They just released a beta.
Yeah,
know-
a big beta, a very anticipated beta, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, revolving
What-
around a little something called multiplayer.
A lot of people are
Ooh.
excited about that.
Fuck
Oh,
yes,
wow.
there's a
I
lot of
have
people.
noticed a lot of people are excited about it.
Yeah,
I can't wrap my head around. I guess you just have 2 or more farms that you're maintaining, right? or is
well,
it just the one that you're
it's the
working
one.
together on?
it's the one that you're working together on.
Okay.
And so there's a new building called a cabin that you can build. And when you build that, that's when you can invite one person to it. So you got to build 3 cabins in order to invite 3 people.
Huh.
So,
Hmm.
so,
So you
it's
have
a
to
little bit
get
of a
far enough
space.
in the game to make this cabin.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we're talking like 100 gold and 10 stone. So if you
Oh.
have played it for one like day or 2 days, you should be able to make this cabin to invite somebody.
Right. Huh.
So they have it so that way you can do online, you can do lands, you can do pretty much whatever you want. You know, your typical multiplayer. It's not like they're limiting this to like LAN parties or anything like that, which is good. And
LAN
then
parties.
yeah,
Hey,
like
man.
people do that anymore. But it
I
is
think
nice
people
that they
do
have,
it, but
it's nice that the ability's there, right?
I think people are like rediscovering land parties, but in kind of a quaint way.
yeah.
Oh, this is what our forebears did. This is interesting. Yes.
I went
It-
to a LAN party within the last month or so.
Nice.
Oh,
It
nice.
was at a school, and they had like it was pretty sweet. They were like funded by the school, so they got a bunch of pizzas and food and stuff.
Oh, wow.
It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I played in a 1v1 league tournament too. I forgot to tell you guys about all of this. This was like 3 weeks
What?
ago or a month
Jesus.
ago or something.
Classic Millpool.
Whenever
Yeah.
I know, whenever
It
you
always
ask about
comes
my
up.
week, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I did this week.
I didn't do anything, and then like a month later, you're like, "Oh,
I did
actually,
this
I did this cool thing
a
like
month ago.
fucking forever ago."
Yeah.
You're the
but
best.
LANs, the term LAN is predicated on all the computers being connected to a network and working off each other that way, rather than
Locally.
Yeah, locally, rather than the current state where pretty much every modern game has to have a connection, like an
Right.
internet connection.
Right. So, yeah, some notable things from this. There is new content coming out, so new missions that you guys can take part in. I'm bringing us back, Guido. I know.
I wanted to talk about
Guido's
LANs.
so excited.
Do you want to talk
No,
about
no, no,
Lands?
no. Let's talk about fucking Stardew fucking Valley.
Wow.
So dismissive.
Oh,
No, you're
man.
excited about it. I want you to talk me into it. To get me to play it with you.
Now I don't
Okay.
feel like you're being genuine.
I'm being genuine.
Okay.
The R&B artist genuine. I'm being him.
Yeah.
Isn't
For,
it
for
genuine?
Halloween.
Yeah, but I call him genuine. Anyways,
Okay,
why should
Guido.
I play
Um,
Stardew Valley multiplayer with you, Nasty?
all sorts of new stuff. And not only that, remember how you kind of felt lost and you were like, I just want to play this game. I don't want to have to worry about my fucking money. Guess
Yeah.
what? Money is shared across the farm.
Ooh,
I don't want to worry about having to plant things. Guess what? Somebody that you're playing with might like planting things and they'll take care of the farm because it's a shared farm.
so you could go farm and I could go mine.
Yeah. And we
Huh.
all share the same community center as well. So the things that I farm and contribute to the community centers, so that way we can get better advances and fix that whole thing up, right? That whole part of the storyline. That is shared amongst us as well. So if you find something while you're mining that we need to turn in, you turn that in, we both get credit for it. All 4 of us will get credit for it, actually.
Oh wow.
So if you don't like fishing and somebody likes fishing, and you need fish, you can do that. Have somebody go do that.
it speeds up the pace of the game then.
Right. Plus, also our inventories are separate. I haven't read anywhere about trying to switch inventory, like trading specifically back and forth. But if this were me, I would just carry a chest around, right? Like take one inventory slot up, carry a chest around, so that way you can just move things around between the people that are doing it all together.
Yeah, sure.
And then skills are separate. So when you get to that 5-point line, you know, you got to kind of choose what skill you want to go down.
Mm-hmm.
You can do one, I can do a completely different one. So that way we get both, or we could double down. And then we can marry each other too, if you wanted.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
We can have a real relationship.
I've always wanted to marry you.
I know. It's just unfortunate that we only see each other on vacations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'd give it a shot. I'd give it a shot. Honestly.
Yeah.
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 No bit here. No goofing. I'd give it a shot.
I like the idea of the sped up gameplay, right? Because I feel like the time is the most managed resource in that game. So since you have multiple people that you can kind of get things done in a season, by the end of year 1 with that group of people, you should be 4 times farther than you were playing by yourself. So you can cram a lot more into that season and actually go do things, right? Like you were saying, all you want to do is go mine. Well, somebody can work on farming and getting food and shit like that. So that way you all can go mine, right? Like you can go start off and then, you know, 2 days later, go do stuff as a group.
Cool.
I like that, actually. It's not just bolted on. There's a purpose to it.
Right. I think it'll change the dynamic up a good amount. Plus also having the new mission, like the new parts of the actual storyline, I think will be very interesting too.
Is it cross-platform? Can I play on PC while you play on Switch?
Ooh, that I didn't read.
I'm going to guess it's not.
I'm also going to guess it's not, just because everything I've seen for it has been through Steam, and right now it's in beta, and the beta you have to get in through Steam. So the Switch you can't play on the multiplayer yet. And they haven't said when multiplayer is going to actually go live, since this is just the beta and stuff like that.
So maybe I should wait until it goes into the final.
Maybe you should wait.
If this were me, I think I'd wait.
Oh, Nasty's wait-o-meter says wait.
Yeah, I also don't think that this is going to be cross-platform just because of the way. Well, maybe. I think the hardest part is going to be trying to figure out how to get each other into the same place. Because they have like invite codes where if you give me a code, I can join your game from that code. So if I could just figure out, I don't know if there's going to be an update that comes for the Switch. I haven't really read anything. But if we could do the invite code thing, then I could join from the Switch instead of having to do like the right-click join game through Steam, which I think would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. You
if
can
they
fire
could
Discord
figure that
on
out.
your phone then and
Yeah.
chat that way.
Yeah, because I mean, there isn't any like, you know, onboard Switch multi-person communication thing anyways. You got to use your phone for that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I like it.
Well, you're our Stardew Valley correspondent,
Oh,
so keep us updated.
man, if we do this, I got to really go play through the different map types, because I did water and I'm kind of like kicking myself for doing the river map. And I'm like halfway through year 2 and it's like I'm running out of space to put things.
Millpool and Wally and I played a version of Stardew Valley, kind of. It's similar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
You can
So
draw
3D
parallels.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah. Wait. Let me ask the parallels here.
Okay.
Do you have relationships with people?
You do, in the sense that you are playing a video game with them.
Oh, okay.
We're counting on each other for survival.
Right,
You
yeah,
have-
definitely.
You have an offspring. in
Yeah, there
that
is a child.
game.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
child.
Do
So at
you
some
have
point you're-
food that
There
you
is-
grow?
Yeah.
Food that you grow, yes.
You can grow food.
There's
Oh.
animal husbandry,
Nice.
hunting, growing things. There's a garden.
Is there a cave or mines?
There are caves, definitely. Lots of
Definitely
caves.
cave.
Yeah.
What about fishing? Do we got fishing?
You can fish. You can fish.
Can you?
Wow.
I didn't-
This sounds like Stardew Valley.
This does
Wait, did
sound
we
like
just play Stardew Valley?
Did you guys play Stardew Valley?
Well, there's one big glaring difference.
Oh, what's that?
In
Wait,
the
wait.
game that we yes,
Are there swords?
there are swords. Yes.
Oh, you guys definitely played Stardew Valley, I think.
No,
Yeah.
there's one glaring difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
In the
that's
game that
true.
we played, you're constantly hunted by cannibals that want to eat your body.
Yeah, that is very different. That's
And there's
very
mutants
different.
too.
Yeah, just slightly different.
Yeah, yeah. We played the fully released version of The Forest. The Forest. Yeah.
We sure did.
You guys remember that
1.0.
game?
Yeah. I watched you play it, and now I'm playing it.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I can't speak for you.
I did have a
enjoyed
lot
it,
of
yeah.
fun. I've been like itching to play some more of it. But
Me
I want
too.
to wait for you guys.
Yeah, I don't
Is-
want to jump ahead or have
Is the
anyone
co-op
jump ahead.
like multiplayer like that, where you're all
You-
on the same storyline?
You can have 8 people in a game. And
On the same storyline?
yeah, the story's loose. It's
Okay.
all based on stuff that you find, but
Nice.
it's there.
Yeah. Do we all need to find the same thing? I know it's helpful for achievements and stuff, but like, can we beat the game supposedly together by just working together without having to get all those milestones?
Yeah, there's a way that you can just go to the place, the end of the game.
Okay.
I think, but you're gonna have to go to the caves to find the tools that you need to get to that end place.
Okay. Interesting.
But you don't have to find the pictures and the cassettes and shit, the little story nuggets in this game.
Okay.
To get there, you just have to find the tools that allow you access to it.
Cool.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, The Forest is a game that has been in early access for 4 years, maybe 3.
Yeah.
3.
So
Yeah,
I was
four,
gonna say
four.
I was gonna say 3+ for sure.
And it's a survival game. You have to build survival mechanics. You have to, build a cabin. You have to grow some food. You have to hunt wildlife and dry it out on racks. You have to build water catchers to catch clean water. If you don't have that, you have to go collect dirty water, boil it, use that to drink. A whole slew of survival mechanics in a survival game. Throw on top of that a story mode that's somewhat engaging, I'd say. Pretty much you crash land on a plane on this island
In a forest?
in a forest. A bunch of cannibals took your son.
Shit.
And you're searching for your son.
Damn.
So while you're searching for your son, you're also trying to survive.
This sounds super interesting to me.
That's what I said yesterday while we were playing. I was like, you know who'd like this game? Nasty.
Yeah, he did say that.
He did say that.
But I'm having fun running around with my boys, just slicing and dicing these goddamn cannibals. And then
Yeah.
you can like chop up their bodies and set them on fire. There's a lot of like just weird, cool things that you can do in the game that is fun. And the enemies in it are kind of spooky. The spook factor's significantly lessened when there's 4 people with lighters out and katanas in one hand and a lighter in the other, just run around hacking and slacking.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
lit a skull on fire and used it as a mace.
yeah, you can do that. You can light your axe on fire too. You can light anything on fire and use it as mace. But it's fun. I've had a lot of fun with it. I'm glad it released. I don't know what has changed. There's things that I've noticed because remember, Wally, you and I tried it when it first went into early access.
It's a little rough.
It was a little rough. And I've never been more frustrated in a game than playing pretty much any survival game where I'm playing with Wally and neither of us know what to do.
It was trying, especially when the natives started getting restless.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not, well, maybe because I was playing with you guys and you were kind of leading me through, but there's not a ton of tutorialization that I saw. Like I don't know if I just
there's
went
not.
into it like blind on my own that I would really know what to do very much.
Right. Yeah, the game kind of helps you along in single player if you're playing by yourself, but I got okay. I got to mention this on Twitch chat. We're talking about the forest, and the cannibals are called natives. Some people call them natives. And one of the people in Twitch chat said, "I love killing natives," and Automod blocked it out.
Yeah.
You're such a horrible person, whoever wrote that.
Fucking angry.
Don't call him out.
Yeah. So the forest, I give it a thumbs up. I think it's $20 right now.
Yeah.
It's definitely fun if you have a few people to play with. I played it solo when I streamed on Monday, and it's interesting enough, but I had way more fun playing with people than I did by myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the forest.
What? Well, so what's your guys' favorite part? I guess right now about where you're at. Besides the running around hacking and slashing.
I think it's
I like
Jay
Bill-
Reed's enthusiasm.
Yeah.
God, his blow by blow is like a nonstop. I love it.
His unbridled enthusiasm for trying to find our missing child.
It's a rolling monologue, really, as well as an adventure.
It is. And anytime he finds like a clue, he's like, "Oh shit, X marks the spot." You find like you find like a picture with an X on it. He's like, "Guys, X marks the spot. We're getting close to Timmy now. We gotta find our
save
son
Timmy."
Timmy." And it's not ironic. At least that it doesn't come off as ironic. It comes off as very sincere and heartfelt.
That's
Yeah.
good shit.
Yeah, it's fun to play with your friends. There's a lot of like good creepy stuff in that game too. That's I think a kind of good part about it. It's a lot of like creepy imagery and enemies and stuff.
Yeah, you come across this camp, and there was a team of tennis players on our plane when it crashed, and you come across this cannibal camp, and there's tennis players whose like arms are bound by the rackets, and then their intestines and guts are filled with tennis balls that you can like pick out of their body.
Yeah,
There's some fucked up shit in there.
Right. It's pretty gross, but
Yeah.
I enjoy it. It's cool.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Sawsome.
You know what else is awesome?
What?
This Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer that just came
Oh
out.
shit!
I'm so
You're
excited
right.
for it.
It's Sawsome sauce.
It is a good trailer.
It is
The
a good
first
trailer.
one is probably in my top 10 video games I've ever played.
Oh, the first game? Yeah. It's very good.
It was just so good. The story, the tone. It's the best Western that was never really a Western. You know, it's amazing.
This new trailer is just a testament to how much music makes a trailer.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
That's all because I watched this Red Dead Redemption trailer, and then I watched the Shadow of the Tomb Raider trailer. Didn't hold a candle, man.
No.
I'm a Tomb
Oh,
Raider
yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
It wasn't that cool of a trailer, but this Red Dead one just sets the tone really well. Introduces you to a few of the characters, and the music is just great. Gets you pumped.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
stoked.
the music in the first game was really good from what I remember. I mean, Rockstar's, they're really good at that stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and characters. They're good at creating characters.
Yeah, characters, dialogue, story.
Characters
Yeah.
welcome.
I think that you hit that dead on too, Mill. Like Rockstar, you look at any of their trailers, and it's like a full-on 5-minute cinematic, right? It's no holds bar. They definitely go all out to set the tone and give you kind of an environment. I mean, look at GTA 5, I think, is the most recent one that I can think of that was just like, fuck, this thing just looks like a giant fucking action movie built into a game.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
I'm excited. October
I'm excited too.
October
It's
of this year, 28th.
so
or
far
something.
away.
I
Mm.
know.
There's a lot of games coming out in fall
Mhm.
that are going to take some time for us, I feel. We got Monster Hunter PC release, which is coming out right around Just OK Con.
Mhm.
The WoW expansion, which is just before
August?
Just OK Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, August 11th or something like that.
Something.
Yeah.
It's coming quick.
And then Red Dead in October. There's more. I think Spider-Man comes out around that time too.
Is it Last of Us 2?
Last of
right?
Us 2 is next year.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, they haven't released a date, but it's very. People are guessing next year, 2019,
Nice.
Q1. So, save up some money because you're gonna be spending it on video games, people, in the fall time. It's a shame we don't have much going on until then.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this is kind of the usual ebb and flow, right, of the gaming world. Is that summer comes around and it seems like all games kind of cease to be released, and it's crunch time for all the developers for fall, for that holiday season.
Yeah, I suppose. One thing you can buy is a Nintendo Labo.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think you might be one of the only people buying it though, because I heard it didn't do so hot.
Yeah, I don't know about its American numbers, but my sources are telling me it didn't sell well in Japan at all.
Oh,
You have a Japan source?
I do have a Japan source. It's Maimoto.
Oh, of
Oh.
course. Right.
Yeah,
Mr. Miyamoto too.
he's actually Chinese, if I recall.
Oh,
That was the whole bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
Nintendo Labo. People don't want to build shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I think it's just like everything that Nintendo does, though, that there isn't quite that AR desire yet, right? The augmented reality thing is being overshadowed by the whole virtual reality thing right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
I think
virtual
it's-
reality though, is it? Really, it's reality.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything. Would you call it AR? This stuff?
I don't
Yeah,
see why
you-
not.
You
You're
build
building
stuff
it,
and you
then
control it.
You interact
with-
with the game. Yeah, you
Yeah.
control the game.
Right. And I mean, I guess the game technically interacting with reality would be AR, right? Not building a giant controller to control a game.
Yeah, I suppose it is artificial reality in the sense that it's a cardboard man that you're walking around or something. But I don't know if they market it like they probably shouldn't have marketed it to video gamers. I know that
Yeah,
Nintendo,
it's more of an educational thing, almost.
right? Yeah,
Is
I
it
don't know
though?
who you market it to.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. I don't know if it would fall under educational enough either.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the question I've seen a lot of is like, who does this appeal to exactly?
I
But
think
It
that
doesn't appeal to me.
yeah. I think
that
they're
It
It's
trying-
does,
not-
but not for the price.
Right. It's like $70 and $80, I
Yeah.
think.
Plus
for
having
the
a
two
Switch.
Right.
Yeah. It looks cool, but yeah, like most of the fun seems like building it, and then it doesn't seem like the games are all that great.
Yeah.
Right.
Once you build the stuff, and it takes, I know for the robot takes like 4 to 6 hours to build or something. Like they're pretty intense projects once you get into
Oh,
them.
that's not that much. I thought it would be more.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
4
don't
to
know.
6 hours. Not that much.
Yeah.
It is.
I could see this really like appealing to the maker communities and like the Arduino community and stuff like that. The people that are all about doing weird integration and hacking and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. I know there is in the software there is some like programming that you can do to kind of make your own stuff with cardboard. So it's cool that they did that, and I think you're probably right. That's probably the right audience for this stuff.
Right. Maybe they're trying to build that audience, build that, STEM learning and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure, like a stepping stone to more stuff like this.
Right. It is the first kit. So we'll see, I guess, where the future of Labo goes.
Labo. I think the name Labo is dumb.
Yeah,
Do
that
you?
probably didn't help at all.
I think it's fine. It's like Lego. I mean, Lego probably sounded dumb when it first came out.
Yeah. That's true. All right. I don't know, man.
There's not
Yeah.
much, man.
Quiet
There
week.
isn't. I think we've done well.
Yeah,
I think we have
Yeah.
covered some ground.
For sure. Do you want to talk more about LAN parties?
Lemon parties?
Nah. I'd like to have a LAN party.
Oh God, I would. Oh yes.
Everybody bring your computer to con.
Yeah, but we don't have internet.
That's the whole point of a LAN party is you don't need internet.
That's what I
Isn't
was
it?
trying to bring up earlier. And then you were like, yeah, Stardew Valley.
Well, yeah, you sat there and you were like,
Well, it kind of like, unfortunately, I think LAN parties have evolved to the point where you sort of need internet for baseline stuff, right?
Right. If you want to have a LAN party and play games from 1998, then yeah, that's great. You could do that.
not a
But
fan.
even those games have been converted into always on.
Yeah, unless you're doing like a lot of console games or console type games, it's hard. I can't think of a lot of like modern games where you don't need internet.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I wish that's the one bad part about Bunkhouse is the internet.
Didn't they upgrade it or something? Or are they
That's
just
what
talking
someone
about it?
said, but who knows? Like I don't expect them to know what the difference between a megabit and a megabyte, if you know what I mean. And they don't.
I don't know. The owner had like a Bluetooth headset. She seemed on
Yeah,
top
those
of
are
things.
really recent. A lot of people use those
That
nowadays.
screams 1999, like when they were just coming out. You heard about this Bluetooth thing? We're just getting rid of getting the smartphone too.
But yeah, the internet at the bunkhouse, if it was like high speed and we could connect multiple computers to it,
I would consider bringing my PC
We'd-
if that was the case.
we'd probably rent it for a whole week just to play video games in that setting, I think. And
Would we though? I mean, we had everyone this year is like, oh man, we should play more board games because there was like
Oh no,
50
I
board
know.
games
The
last
option's
year
not
and no one
there.
played it.
the
Yeah, I
option's not
suppose.
there.
I suppose.
I mean, even at
But we
RangerCon.
I'm saying we had so many options last year that we didn't take advantage of.
That's
Like,
true. We
Fruity,
didn't.
Fruity brought his computer and he had like a bunch
Same.
of controllers and like his whole Steam library.
But
and,
it's like
no
one
I brought
computer and
I brought
don't know.
both of my computers and they
Nasty
both
brought-
sat
yeah.
upstairs.
Yeah,
I just
we
don't
never
think-
With
even set
monitors.
those up.
I don't know. There's something missing to that equation, I guess.
We
I'm
lost a lot.
in terms of like Ranger, I'm a Mansa LAN guy. You kids go play your board games. Let's fire up some Counter Strike. If I had my way, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
But I'm gladly evolving from that a little bit for considering our
yeah, I would want to do like maybe a full day of that, but I also want to like drink and sing karaoke and play board games too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every Ranger Con that I went to, I was getting less and less interested in sitting on my computer for,
Right.
3 days in the dark.
Nah, not me.
No?
Yeah, I would
No.
totally be in the dark. Fuck everyone.
Hey,
It was
sitting in
nice.
the dark playing Fez, and sitting in the dark playing Minecraft by myself, and sitting in the dark playing League by
That's what a
myself.
LAN party is all about.
That's basically all I did for 3 years of the 4 years that I went to LAN parties.
It was nice having that method to just escape everybody. I could just sit at my computer, and there'd be everybody around me, but no one would bother me. I could do my own thing.
My break
And-
was the poker match. I mean, I don't mind taking a breather. I mean, karaoke, sure. You want to play some game? Sure. But I mean, if I had my way and if we had the connectivity, I would focus on the computer game. But yeah, coming up for air is perfectly normal.
Right. Well, who knows? Maybe they have fiber there now.
They give us all Bluetooth headsets too.
Yeah.
When you walk in,
It's their door prize.
They hand out
Ooh.
Oculuses to everybody that comes in.
I have an idea for a door prize, and
Yeah?
it's better than last year's.
Oh,
that?
what's your idea? Do you want to share it or no?
Yeah, no, I want to save it for you guys and pass it by you guys first.
Okay.
Not
Ooh.
throw us on the hook for having to do this thing.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody's like, you said so.
We should do something though. I'm
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you. We'll do something. Okie dokie. You guys want to play a video game?
Yeah,
let's
let's
play a
play
video
the
game.
forest.
Well, too bad because we're gonna play a podcast game.
Oh, got
Okay.
us.
Too bad. All right. Let's play a game.
Hey guys, I was just stopping by in a little business area, and thanks for having me out to this restaurant. It's very nice.
Oh well, my best friend is always welcome, and my friend is Tomor.
Funny guys. I like it.
Well, we're always
So,
happy to host you. Not every day we have you crossing the pond and seeing us.
All right, guys. That's enough. Keep it together.
Yeah, sorry, we won't do it anymore. We'll keep it under wraps. Tomor.
All right, fuck this. I'm going. Bollocks it. Bye.
Wait, well, I guess we have to say farewell to
Fucking
Did
dumb.
he- Yeah, that was good. Did Tom do it at the end there? Is that
Yeah,
what
he
I
did.
heard?
Even though he was supposed to have left.
Thanks, Tomort. You can meet Tomort at Just Okay Con. 2 spots left.
Oh shit! 2 spots left.
2 spots left.
Oh shit!
A lot of people. There's a few people vying for those spots too. We're just waiting to see who puts down their money first.
Who throws down the dough?
Yeah.
Can't name names, but I'll have to ask you later who it is. I'm curious.
Okay. All right. So we got a game here created by the one and only Sniggle Boots.
Sniggle
He's
Boots.
helping us out making these games. This one is a game you guys are familiar with. It's which came first, like from a dick.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you guys remember this game?
I love this game.
I will give you some sort of event or video game or something, and then I will give you another one, and you have to tell me which one came first, chronologically. You guys ready for this?
Go.
Yes.
All right. Did Jace release before or after Vi?
Wait, do we buzz in or?
I forgot how we did this.
Nasty.
Nasty? No, you don't buzz in. You
No,
guys
we-
work
don't
together.
don't we collaborate?
Oh,
yeah,
we
you work
collaborate.
together.
Oh, okay.
Not that I can help. with.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that Jace came first.
I vote Jay.
Why?
It feels like
Yeah, I also think that I remember him being in competitive play before Vi was actually out.
I feel like they're pretty close together.
Vi feels later to me for some reason. I mean, I was playing around that time.
Okay. I don't know. I'll go with Jace as well. I'll go
All
with
right.
Jace.
You guys are saying Jace came first. Well, let me tell you, Vi, just to harken back, each time we've played this, you guys have done very, very well. Like getting maybe 1, maybe 2 wrong.
Not this time.
So I just want to set that precedent that you guys are very good at this game.
Oh boy.
But not this time.
So Vi was released December 19th, 2012.
Okay.
That long
Jesus
ago,
Christ.
guys.
Jesus.
2012.
Really?
Yeah. Jace was released July 7th, 2012. You guys got it right.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That wasn't even that close.
No, it wasn't that close.
I don't see anybody using Vi anymore. Is she like?
No,
No.
I feel
I
like
use
she's still
Vi.
solid in the
It's the only
jungle.
one I have a mastery page for.
Oh.
Yeah, she's good. She's a click champ, auto target.
Right.
She's very, very easy to play.
Yeah,
Hard to
yeah.
mess up.
Right. You literally just like curse over them, press R.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Okay, how about this? Which came first? Did The Legend of Grimrock release before or after Papers, Please? You guys know that game, Papers, Please? This one's a
Oh
tough
man.
This
I-
one
yeah.
is.
I know
My
that
guess
game.
is Grimrock.
Is Grimrock a game?
Yeah, Legend of Grimrock is a
game.
is a point and click dungeon crawler like Dungeon Master or
Right. I have a feeling that Grimrock did as well. I don't actually know the game specifically, but I do know that it was brought up, I believe, in Ready Player One.
I just feel like Papers, Please came dramatically later, but or at least a year or something. But
I don't know. I'm not familiar with Grimrock. Papers, Please has been around for a while though.
Like, what are we talking? Like 90s or 80s, Mill?
No. Like,
well, they're both.
It's
now.
It's not that old. It's like 2011, 2012. Maybe.
Oh no. Genre wise, it's like Dungeon Master, but Legend of Grimrock is a new game made by an independent studio.
Oh,
new in quotes. I mean, we're talking a few years now, but and Papers, Please was an indie game too.
Shows how much I know.
Yeah, I'll say they both were released after Ready Player One, the book, was written.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So they're both released after 2011.
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't either. I have zero input on this.
I guess
sorry.
Legend of Grimrock, but that's my guess.
Okay, you guys are guessing here. Well, Legend of Grimrock released in April of 2012. And sadly, Papers, Please released in August of 2013.
Fuck yeah.
Why do you psych us out every time?
It's more
Whatever.
fun for me.
I feel like whenever
we
he's
were all bummed
upset,
out. Like, all
I'm
of our
kind of
faces
like,
was crestfallen.
yeah, now I'm gonna get like conditioned for that, and then he's gonna throw one in there where we're actually fucking wrong.
Okay, doke. Let's see. How about this? I got a good one for you here.
Hear about this?
Oh yeah.
Did Zork, the game Zork, did that release before or after the game Asteroids?
Oh,
Asteroids.
Mm.
Yeah, Sniggleboot's stepping it. He's stepping it up a little bit, making it a little bit tougher for you guys.
Okay, so
Yeah.
both of these were
How the
definitely
fuck
in
would we
Ready
know
Player
this?
One.
Zork is a PC game. It was a computer game. DOS.
Was it?
Asteroids.
Was
yeah.
It was a
It was like
cabinet game?
it was one of the original adventure games. Like it coined the genre.
It's a text-based game, isn't it?
Yeah, the first early ones had were text based.
It was one of the first text-based games, I think. Or
Could
one of
be.
the most popular, at least.
But Asteroids is even more old than that. I think the arcade variant came.
Yeah, that's what I was
first.
gonna say. Is that it was cabinet based
It was a cabinet game.
first.
But I honestly couldn't tell you which came first. The first
but the-
text-based game adventure ever,
Yeah.
or the fucking cabinet Asteroid.
Or cabinet, right?
Well, Zork would have been on personal computers, and then Asteroids, I don't know if
I'm
that
gonna have
would
to
have
go with
come
Zork.
before PCs.
Oh, yeah, I would have to say Zork, just because of the fact that it's text-based versus graphics-based, and text-based games came out sooner than graphics-based games.
I mean, it would
Yeah,
have been
but
like it could have
personal
been on
computers got popular like late 70s, early 80s.
I can get behind Zork going first as a wild card.
I don't know.
But
I'm kinda leaning towards
Asteroids was a
Asteroids
cabinet
on
game.
this one.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like Asteroids would have been mid-80s, right? Like 80,
Yes.
83,
No,
84?
I don't think so. It would have been late 70s. I mean,
Late
83,
70s?
84, you're talking about like the Nintendo is coming out in 85.
Oh, you are right.
Like
yeah.
you would have had,
yeah.
Atari and Commodore and stuff out around then. And Asteroids definitely came before that stuff. Like it was in the arcades.
All right, let's do Asteroids then.
Will you get
Uh,
settled on it?
You've convinced me, Mil.
I
Asteroids.
don't know. It's close for sure, but I have a
I just think that text-based adventure. No, I think
See, I
Man.
feel like the arcade scene spawned home gaming, which then PCs came after. Did PCs come after Atari? I guess. Really, right?
It was around the same time. I mean, Atari and the Commodore were like, the Commodore was a PC,
Right.
basically.
these are both. We're talking late 70s. For
I'm
both
gonna
of
say you
these.
guys get over this hump. You got a few bit easier ones.
I'm gonna say Asteroids first. That was my initial gut.
All right, we got one for Asteroids. What do you guys think?
I'm not sure anymore.
I'll
go with Asteroids. Zork could have been like early 70s. I have no fucking clue.
All right. Wally, you want to make it unanimous,
Wally,
or you
what
want
do
to
you
go
think?
against the grain?
Are you going Zork?
I think it might be Zork, but
So tortured.
I am because I'm not familiar with this area as much. Asteroids is what's throwing me off. I know Zork is around the same time as like Star Wars. We're talking like 79, 78. But I just don't know if Asteroids came out before 78.
So this is the other thing that's throwing me or pushing me in that direction is that when I think of Zork, I think of like Galaga era, right?
Yeah.
Which is definitely post Asteroids.
Why do you think that though? I mean, Asteroids for sure was earlier than Galaga.
Asteroids is wireframe.
Right.
There was no detail or texture to
You know,
it.
I honestly have no fucking idea.
We got to end this podcast sometime, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go
I'm gonna go with
other.
Asteroids because I just don't know enough about Asteroids.
Let's try Asteroids.
Asteroids, for sure.
All right.
This is my gut. We got
They're
this.
locking in Asteroids. Well, Zork, it was released December of 1980. 1980.
Okay.
Does that make you guys
No, I thought
I
the
feel
original
good
copy was
about
like
that. Yeah, I feel
Okay.
good about that.
Asteroids was released in November of 1979.
Yeah.
You guys did it.
See, now I know when you sound disappointed that we actually got it right.
All right, here comes the next one. How about this? Did the first God of War on PlayStation, that North American release, did that release before or after the North American release of the PlayStation game Shadow of the Colossus? Before or after Shadow of the Colossus?
Well, I've played neither.
Both were PS2 games. I know that. But I never had any of the PlayStations, so I
Yeah.
have no idea. I didn't play either.
Do you guys remember people talking about God of War before or
no.
after?
I didn't really play either one of the originals. I never played Shadow, the original
I
Shadow.
remember the God of War hype. I don't remember as much hype around Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah,
Although I
I'm in
know
the
it's
same
like-
boat. I remember kids
know
in
it's-
school talking about, I remember people talking about God of War.
All I remember is the breasts in the start of God of War. I don't remember anything else about the timeline.
You know, since God of War is the only one that we heard of, and none of us have played it, why don't we just go in on God
Okay.
of War?
Yeah,
with
I don't
God
know.
of War. Okay,
God
Yeah.
of War first. Yeah.
Oh.
I know you don't like to commit like that, Millpool.
No,
No,
I'm down.
I'm
I'm down for
struggling
that.
with this
I don't
one.
know enough.
I don't know
Yeah,
anything
I don't
about
know.
it, and I'd rather like we take our chances on one that anybody has any clue about.
Sniggle's actually going for the kneecaps on this one for all
Yeah.
of
Yeah, I
us
suppose.
because I mean I just don't. He's going after my Achilles areas.
I know Shadow of the Colossus like blew people away. I'm pretty sure because there's like a huge cult following around that game, and then it took
Damn.
forever for the sequel to come out.
So you
Can we
guys
phone a
nailing it
friend?
down? Ooh, phone a friend. We'll have to
Yeah.
add that in next time.
Oh, can we do that? That'd be hilarious.
We'll figure something out.
Oh, that would be good.
Um,
Yeah, let's go God of War.
Okay, you guys are saying God of War. Well, Shadow of the Colossus was released October 2005,
We're
and God of War was released in March of 2005.
Oh
Yes.
shit!
You guys
did
got
it.
it right.
We got
You're
it.
4 for 4. Holy moly! See, you guys are pretty good at this game. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to get it in our heads though, right away at the beginning that we haven't fucked up really.
Yeah, we owe the Asteroids one to Nasty sticking to his guns.
All right. What happened first? Did the creation of the game of life, did that happen before or
Or
after
70s game.
The ending of the life of Abraham Lincoln.
After.
Oh, this is a trap.
No.
It's got to be. I mean,
When did Lincoln die?
he died in 1865,
Yeah.
right after.
And the Game of Life
God.
is like a 1950s game.
I thought it was a 50s game. I could have swore it was.
Yeah. The Game of Life
That's a
came
large
after
gap.
Abe Lincoln died. I swear,
What-
if this is one of those weird
I think
fucking
this
things
is-
where they
no,
like
I think this
adapted a
is-
game from antiquity and reinvented it, I'm gonna fucking shit.
No, this is probably one of those. I'm throwing you guys a bone because you probably didn't know anything. Don't think
Okay.
too far into this one.
No, okay.
Abe died before Life came out.
Is it the board game? The game?
It's
Is
the
it
board game, The Game of Life.
Okay. Because there's
The game
another
of-
like
God.
there's like a
yeah.
mathematical equation.
I'm doing
This
it. I'm
is
with Nasty.
Abe died before the Game of Life came out. This
So
is
much-
like the
yeah.
cheese versus the wine thing. that
John
we
Wilkes
fucking did
Booth
last
shot the
time.
man in the back of the head.
Yeah, but it's too easy. That's what he wants us to think.
No.
What do you do in the Game of Life? You go to college. You get
Yeah, you got
married,
that spinny thing. You got to
You drive a
have kids.
car.
anything.
You drive a car.
He's
You
already
drive
won
a
by having
car.
it be this belabored.
All right, you guys
You can
saying
be a winner at the
You guys are
game
saying-
of life.
that Abraham Lincoln was killed before the Game of Life
That-
was
One
made?
second.
Yeah, because that was like
that
1930s.
seems like the obvious answer.
That was like
but-
the 1930s. There's like a 20-year gap at least.
But I don't
Okay.
know if Sniggle is thinking ahead about what we're gonna think.
No,
Mm.
That we're
No,
gonna
no.
think it's obvious.
Mill, you're thinking way too into this one.
No, I'm saying the Game of Life came after Abraham Lincoln's death.
Yeah, Abe died first.
Okay, well,
President
well-
Abraham Lincoln, right?
Yeah, President Abraham Lincoln.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the clarification, just to make sure.
Well,
No,
Abraham
Abe
Lincoln
Newhall.
was
show how much we fucking
assassinated.
trust him.
Wally called it. He was assassinated in 1865. Very good.
Yeah, he's a history masters. I would hope that Wally would know this.
Yeah.
And the Game of Life was created the year 1860.
Oh.
1860.
What?
It
Yeah,
was
I knew it was-
it
it
was
was too easy.
reinvented then and re-released.
Yeah.
I thought it
So
might
you
be one of
guys-
those scenarios, but I didn't know it.
Got one wrong there, huh? I actually made this one, not Sniggle Boots.
It's entirely feasible. I mean, there's board games that came out in the 19th century. I mean, they
Patting
existed.
yourself on the back.
I'm
or you
looking this
stumped
shit
us.
up. I'm looking this shit up.
It was some
fucking believe
version
it.
of it. Like obviously, women couldn't go to college. And
I think it was even Parker Brothers or Mattel. They made it in 1860.
I have no idea.
All right, fair enough.
Nasty
We're-
is shocked.
Yeah, Nasty's
He's
Googling
shocked.
it
He's
right
he's
now.
fact checking.
he
He doesn't believe
it.
the Quizmaster.
Yeah, that was a tough one. We're we're doing okay still. 4 out of 5.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. I am just shocked that it's that fucking old.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
games
I
like
get
that
it. I see.
existed prior. I mean,
It was played on a checkerboard.
yeah, it's called the checkered game of life.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We should make
here's
that a
the next
drinking
one.
game at con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a shoots and ladder game, basically.
Okay, here we go. Did Thief, the game Thief,
Mm-hmm.
did that release before or after the movie Ocean's 11?
The original Ocean's 11.
Yeah,
Isn't that
Ocean's
pretty old?
11.
I think
Oh,
Thief came
no,
first.
not the. I think it's the modernized with Clooney and Brad Pitt one,
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
Rat
Yeah,
Pack
yeah,
one.
yeah. Ocean's 11 came out in like 2000 something. 2004?
Yeah.
2003? And Thief is old as fuck.
Yeah, it would have been
It-
around that time.
2005.
Like early 2000s.
2005, I think, is when Ocean's 11 came out. Because it was right around the time of the first Jason Bourne as well. I think that was the same year. And
Born Identity? Something like that?
yeah.
Nasty,
and,
what house were you living in when Ocean's 11 came out?
the one on Minnesota Ave.
Okay, and what
In
house were
Franklin?
you living in when Thief came out?
I didn't play Thief.
That
It's
would
called-
have helped if you played it.
Yeah.
They were,
So I do know that Ocean's 11 came out in 2005-ish though.
and you're talking about the original Thief, right? Thief, the Dark Project.
Thief 1, yes. Thief.
Okay.
On PlayStation 2?
Well, it came out for PC.
It was a PC
as well.
game, yeah.
Well, then I definitely wouldn't know because the only PC games I played in that era were like
Thief
Delta
is a
Force.
Thief is a game that did not translate well to being modernized. Remember
God,
that?
I know that the re-release didn't do too well. I'm told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a shame. I loved the
pretty
original
bad.
Thief. Thief 3, fucking awesome. Scary shit too. It had this like haunted orphanage thing. Ugh.
I don't know. My gut wants to say Thief on this one.
Let's
How are
do
you
it.
guys
Came
feeling?
first.
stick with
Thief.
the gut.
Thief.
Thief it is.
Guys, got to stick with the guff. The guff.
Yeah, gotta stick with
Um,
the gut.
Who's gut?
Scruff McGuff.
Well, Ocean's 11 came out in December of 2001, so a little bit earlier than you had anticipated.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I think we might be wrong, boys.
Thief came out
No,
in
Thief's
November of 1998.
Oh,
you
that's
guys
very
got it
old.
right.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a
Yeah.
long time.
I
That's a
didn't
big
realize
gap.
it was that old.
Way to
Deus
stick with
Ex
the
guys
gut,
made it, I think.
guys. Way to stick with your gut.
Good job, guys. 5 right, 1 wrong. Not bad.
Yeah, one
course.
bullshit wrong.
Yeah, that was bullshitter. You're fucking bullshitter, Guido.
Hey man,
I
that
like
was a
I
good
like
one.
Sniggle making this better. Just leave it to only Sniggle questions for the rest of this.
I have one other one that I made.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go.
You know, we never get any of those.
No.
Did Surgeon Simulator release before or after the first successful full face transplant?
I have no fucking clue what either of those things are.
This
Surgeon
is a Gui-
Simulator
This
was
is a
that.
Guido one.
Surgeon Simulator was that. It was like that YouTube game that a lot of streamers played, where you had to.
Oh,
Like,
you mean like an actual face transplant?
Yeah.
you had to like
Someone-
maneuver the fingers individually, right?
Right.
Isn't that the game?
You said streamers have been playing this?
Well, it was like it was like
popular
an
for
early
streamers.
yeah for YouTube and streamers and stuff. 'Cause it was
It,
fun, a lot of funny stuff.
it was like a VR game before VR was a thing.
Okay. So what are we talking here then, do you think? Like 2012?
Facial transplants are
then.
relatively recent.
2013, I'd say 2014 maybe. The first successful one, though, I feel like that would have been a while ago. I don't know.
Fully
What is-
facial transplant too, not
Yeah,
just like
what is what
It
does that
happened in
even mean?
Spain. A guy, I think he.
uh,
I remember
Yep.
reading about it. Some guy got his face blown off in
Yep.
in war or something. Or
Yeah, this is also the guy that did the dick transplant.
Wait, I thought this
Same
was the
surgeon.
I thought it was the chick that got her face ripped off by the monkey.
oh, maybe that is it. Maybe it is her. But they took a face and put it on her face because she was all fucked up.
Yeah.
Whose
I'm gonna
face did
say
they
face
use?
face transplant happened first before Surgeon Simulator.
I don't know Surgeon Simulator, unfortunately.
I don't either, but I went with my fucking the game came later last time. It's got to be
Well-
fucking true this time, right? The game came after the real life
Oh,
fucking
you're,
event this
you're
time.
trying to game the game.
Oh fuck yeah!
I
I'm
don't
gaming
know.
the
I don't know if
game.
I agree with that logic.
I'm pulling my craps logic out right now, or not
Roulette?
craps, my
Your
roulette
roulette?
logic out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
can't-
just rolled fucking
rolled
5
fucking-
reds in a row. It's gonna land
It's got to
on
be
black.
another red. No,
So
another
it's
red.
not-
Oh, it's
for
gonna be a
sure.
red. It's gonna be a red.
two reds. We got a third red coming.
That
That's for
that
sure.
happened a long time ago. That monkey ripping that woman's face off.
Right, that's what I'm saying for sure.
So that came
Um,
first. That's what you guys
but
are
I-
saying.
Yeah, facial transplant came first.
Well, the monkey
But,
might have ripped it off a long time ago, but
But they didn't
did
put the
she
face
get a
on
new
until later.
face sooner? What?
Yeah,
Mm,
this feels like another
Hmm?
trick
Trick?
question to me.
yeah.
where
Oh,
we
yeah,
should-
because it's two
should go
fucking complete
against-
different genres. Oh,
So-
Millpool,
so-
you're a flipper. We got 2 reds. We're definitely going back black.
So you're saying the game came out
No,
first?
that's just bad logic
Oh,
in
oh.
general.
So you're
Past odds don't influence current odds.
Oh no, they definitely do.
But you said like streamers were playing it and shit. So how recent is that?
I think it's like 2013 around then.
Yeah, I
2014
mean,
maybe.
I was streaming Minecraft in 2013, 2014.
This is outside my realm, guys. I'll go with whatever you two say.
Yeah, 2014. I was streaming Minecraft for
So what's
like
it
3
gonna be,
days a week.
boys?
I feel like it's a trick, and I want to say Surgeon Simulator.
All right, let's say Surgeon Simulator then.
Okay.
This is a flip
Nasty
of a
giving
coin.
up-
Like I
Nasty giving up
literally,
easy.
I have no fucking clue. This is a bullshit question, is what it is.
Okay, so we're going Surgeon Simulator.
Surgeon Simulator came
Yeah.
first.
All right. Surgeon Simulator was released in April of 2013. Good call on that, Millpool. You got that year right. The first successful full face transplant took place in March of 2010.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
Real life event.
my bad, guys. I'll
Yeah,
It's
take
okay.
no
Few
pool,
years
that's your
behind.
fault.
that. That's my bad.
I'm telling you, if you got 2 reds, you go red.
Okay.
I still don't follow you on that one.
Well,
Red 9, red 9, red 9.
Okay, 5 right, 2 wrong. You guys are still, batting pretty
Yeah, but
well
we're
here.
losing the bullshit questions.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sad about that.
They're all bullshit.
My life is bullshit. So what's new?
All right, how
Well,
about this
I'm
one?
pretty sure the Abraham Lincoln question is probably a bit of a curveball.
All right, what do we got, Gweeds?
Which came first?
The egg.
Did the first boner rep that we made come out before or after episode 20 of our podcast?
Jeez. First boner app, I believe, was in Canada at RangerCon, so that was
Yes.
in October. And we started at the end of March, right? Or April?
We started at the end of March.
Okay. So it's just math at this point. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's 7 months. 4 episodes a month. That's 28.
Episode 20 came first.
Mm-hmm.
Even
There
if
you
it's
go.
like
That's
a
what I'm
couple,
thinking.
even if it's a couple of weeks off, like in either direction. Like if we started mid-April, that's only 2 weeks, right? We're still at 26, and let's say that con was late August for some reason, or September.
You guys are going to trust nasty math?
Yeah,
I'm trusting my own math.
episode 20. Episode 20. Hey,
Yeah,
I don't want
but
to
I
hear
think-
about it. When we fucking mathed it out that last game, I was fucking doing pretty solid.
Yeah.
On what game?
The episode game on episode 250. Like, what episode did this thing happen? You don't remember that game?
I
Oh,
remember
yeah,
that
yeah. Right.
Episode 20 came first.
Yeah.
Wally, agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, episode 20 came out in August 7th of 2013. August 7th of 2013. The very first boner app
Oh, no. We're.
came
Because we
out
went to Guido's house.
in May of 2013. You
Oh,
died.
Wait,
We
what?
did do it at my house, you
Yeah,
assholes.
that's right.
I don't fucking remember.
Oh, the very first Just
I remember
Okay
the house
Con when
now.
fucking
Oh yeah.
That's where I was wearing a Snuggie.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
and you left that fucking segue, the very first
Yeah.
segue that we had play on loop in the fucking living room. We've
That's
been doing
right.
this for too fucking long, guys.
This is a segue.
No, that
Whoops.
wasn't it. That wasn't even there. It was like
What is that?
Yeah, that's
What
not
is
what
that? I
it
don't
was at
remember
all.
that.
No, you're right. It was
What are you? What is this?
That's
Hold
the
on.
segue music.
I
that
could
was
just
sent
play
in.
it. I could
Yeah.
just play it.
Play it. You know which one I'm
Uh,
talking about.
All right, let me find it
Was it
here.
like a dun 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 dun?
It's the general gaming one that Guido added lyrics to, right?
Is it? I thought it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is the general
It's
time for general gaming news, and we will talk about
without the lyrics. You just let that play on loop for like fucking 10 minutes in the living room, and we're all like, "What the fuck?"
That
is
was
this?
me.
You're
I
like,
did that.
It's and you're like, it's our segue.
All right. Well, you guys are still, in the positive here.
Shut up.
Not as good as your previous outings of playing this game. We just have a few left.
We just need to stop listening to Millpool.
Yeah. Don't listen to me anymore.
Okay.
I like how he was like instantly after we locked in, he was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah,
yeah.
because I was looking at Guido and I saw his face and I could see where I went wrong.
All right. Okay, here we go. Did the first video game Dick from, I'll give you the video game, a game called Custer's Revenge, did that come out before or after My Dick?
So I believe Custer's Revenge was an Atari game.
Yeah, I think. I vaguely am aware of it.
Yeah, it was like a bootleg game that someone made.
It's like a bootleg of Porky's or something.
So like we talking late 70s here?
No, it would have been 80s for sure. And it probably would have been, well, I don't know.
And when did My Dick come out?
What are you?
When you were born?
30.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
was born. I'm 34 years old.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks for the math.
So,
Yeah,
I was-
83? Is that right?
it is right.
Gonna go ahead and say Custer's came out first. Custer's Dick.
I'm kind of leaning towards Guido. Came first.
Well, we know our rule.
Yeah, don't
No,
the
try.
opposite of what Millpool
what's,
says.
what's Nasa's answer?
Custer's Revenge.
First?
came out
Okay, that's
first.
my answer. That's my answer too.
Well, it looks like you're outvoted there, Millpool.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because
Well-
only 2 we lost so far.
Well, you lost 3. My Dick, of course, came out December 30th, 1983, out of my mother's
Who could forget?
Wow.
Hi, Mom.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, she's going to show up in chat right now.
Yeah.
Hey, I just got here.
And, of course, the first video game Dick from Custer's Revenge came out September 23rd, 1982.
Yeah.
You guys got it right.
Yeah. See, ignore Millpool. Works
There you
every
go.
time.
Good job, guys. We did it. It was a team effort.
Yeah.
See, I tricked you to pick the
Oh,
other answer because I knew
yeah,
you would ignore me.
Yep,
So
Yep.
Makes
I knew
sense.
it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my God, it's still going.
It's still going. There's only 2 left. That one that we just did was the one that I made. The
Oh,
other one.
really?
Yeah.
I couldn't have. I couldn't tell.
All right, here it is. Did Pokemon Emerald release before or after Pokemon Crystal?
Nasty, this is your department. I'm not even sure around what year this would be.
I believe Pokemon Emerald did. If we're talking green cartridge, because it was
Probably.
It was blue, red, then yellow, then green. But I don't know. And green, I think, had Bulbasaur on it, if I'm not mistaken.
Crystal seems like an advanced color.
Right, like
Yeah.
like
They
all of
would have
those
gotten
colors.
to that later.
Right, all those colors combined would have been crystal to me. Right, like that would have been like the 5th version.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I'm cool with Emerald first. If Emerald is the green cartridge for Game Boy, I don't know.
It could just be Pokemon Green.
Yeah,
I
it could
mean,
have been because it was like red, blue, yellow, green. Like, why would they change it to Emerald?
Right.
But I am gonna go with Emerald first because I know that green was the 4th cartridge.
All right, I trust you.
I didn't play any Pokemon. This is like my freshman year of college. I was so dialed out. So I'll go green too. With Emerald with you guys if you want.
Hey, everybody's going green nowadays.
Yeah.
You got to go green. All right, you guys are also going green. Well, Pokemon Emerald released in May of 2004. Pokemon Crystal, it released in July of 2001.
What?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Holy moly.
What did that one look like?
Was it? What was Crystal? Was it just a clear cartridge or something?
I have no idea.
I have very little.
Okay, I
Pokemon
got no fucking
knowledge,
clue, yeah,
so,
I mean-
yeah, I don't even know.
I
what
don't
I'm
even know
talking
if
about
Crystal
right now.
released in the US.
What's our score? 6 and 4.
6 and 4. 6 right, 4
Oh
wrong.
boy.
We're still going to end up even positive no matter what happens. So.
Well, this one next
Unless
one
it's
counts.
worth
Oh,
more or
fuck.
less than 1 point.
No, this is 1 point. You guys have a winning record still.
Okay.
Still have a winning record. Okay, which game first? Did the game release before or after The Rock? These are both movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, the
thing.
game or The Rock.
Game is like mid 90s. The Rock was like late 90s, I think.
Yeah, I want to say The Rock is like
Game's 94,
7
I
or
think.
something. I haven't seen the game, so I don't know.
Like Michael Douglas or something like that.
Nasty? Any idea?
And The Rock was like 98, 99.
I'm going to cut you guys off. There's going to be an asterisk next to this one.
Oh, what's that?
Why?
I'm just getting. It's not
They
the
release
dates
on the
I was
same day?
expecting. No, they're definitely not on the same day. But I'm just saying they're not the dates I expected.
Oh.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I don't know if these are if the game and The Rock were made again.
Oh, I see.
Well, the game is, I think, may have been based on an earlier
Here, I can do
story,
it real
but
quick. We'll do the most recent ones, the ones that you guys are talking about.
okay. Because that
he's-
version of the game is the one everyone fucking knows.
Right. He's got the game releasing in 1979 and The Rock releasing in 1972.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, we'll just go with the ones that you guys are familiar with. So,
Okay.
Sean Connery
Yeah.
and
Look at
The
The
Rock
Yeah.
and the game with Michael Douglas.
So Wally, you're pretty confident that the game came
Oh,
out first.
Sniggle says the rapper and the wrestler.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But
Oh.
That's like
Oh,
that's just unfair.
we'll
yeah.
go with the movies.
Well, yeah, the game with Michael Douglas came out, and I thought it was the game because it comes up a lot, right?
It does. Yeah, that's why I thought it was that.
So yeah, so that was like 94 or something like that, or maybe it was 96. It was mid 90s, and The Rock is later, right? That was a Bruckheimer film, right?
I want to
Yeah.
say it's like between 95 and 97.
Yeah, I want to
The
say
Rock.
mid 90s as well.
Well, then they're dead even. That's actually a really hard question.
Which do you remember watching first?
I'm gonna say
I remember,
that,
I remember watching the game first.
I'm gonna
straight
say the
up.
game came out first because The Rock was, maybe it's just because The Rock was always on TNT and TBS and all those that it's like standing out in my mind, whereas the game was not.
Yeah, I haven't seen the game.
It's a good
With
movie.
The
You should
Rock.
watch it.
Really good.
Oh
movie.
yeah, The Rock is
Yeah.
really good.
The Rock
Game's
is really
better.
good.
I like the game better.
Is it? Okay.
Oh yeah, totally. Me too.
Hey,
It's
don't
a
hate the
Fincher
player.
movie, I think. David Fincher made the game.
It's a mind tease back before that was a thing almost. It was way out. It was like ahead of its time. Like mid 90s, you would never seen shit like that.
We got
I
to
s-
keep this to the
I say-
big size podcast.
I say that we should go with the game came out first.
Okay, I'll
Just
go with
due
that.
to the
I'm
fact that
cool with
Millpool
that.
and I like haven't seen it, and maybe that was just pre us, and it slotted into your generation a little bit more, Wally.
Yeah, I was in high
Even
school.
though you're
and I
only
saw
like
a
a
lot of shit
couple
in high
years
school.
older than than Millpool, I think it might have just suited you a little bit better at the time.
I might be biased because I hated The Rock. It's
Did you
Maybe.
really bad.
Oh man.
But I just remember the
loved it.
game. I remember watching the game more and first.
Yeah, let's go with the game came first.
All
Cool
right,
with that,
you
Mel?
guys are saying the game came first. Well, the game released in September of 1997.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Later than I thought.
The Rock was released in June of 1996.
Ooh.
Oh, got it wrong.
Yikes. That's wrong. Okay, so to even it up, because you have 6 right, 5 wrong, we are going to go to a flash round of which came first, the rapper, the game.
Or
Oh, I already told you guys the answers.
wait,
You guys
what?
remember them?
Yeah. You said that. Wait. No, I don't. Yeah,
Okay,
The
you
Rock.
guys don't
The Rock
remember.
was 72 and the game was 79 or something.
Okay, damn, you got that right. Good memory.
Millpool, yes.
Yes,
All right,
we win.
no flash round. Good job. 6
We win
right,
'cause
5
we
wrong.
remembered.
Yeah, get fucked.
I shouldn't have said the dates.
That
No, you
was
shouldn't,
tight.
bitch.
That was so tight.
Very tight. Good job,
Very
guys. Good job, Sniggle Boots, for helping us
Yeah.
out and making that.
Thanks, Sniggle.
Now let's have a flesh round. Nom, 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 nom.
Mm.
Nom, nom,
Why are you rubbing your hands on my dick like that?
I trying to start a fire.
Don't start on fire.
Don't start on fire. Okay, thanks for that. That's a fun game. I like that game.
I did too.
But now it's time for my favorite segment, and that's Listener of the Week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
This week's Listener of the Week is Calvyll. Calvyll gave us 5 stars on the United States of America iTunes, titled their review, Quality Content. And the review is as follows. Came for the league content, stayed for the best free improv tips. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Thanks, Calvyll. You are a Listener of the Week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
You can be Listener of the Week by leaving a review on iTunes. We're at that point again, guys, where we need those reviews. I think we have one. It banked. So, if you want me to stay cordial and nice, then maybe send in a review.
Oh boy.
Wally's really got to poop right now.
I'll
So-
plug us out. You go unplug your butt, Wally.
Oh yeah, you want to say bye right now, Wally?
No, I'm good.
Okay, let's keep this running for another 20 minutes or so.
Oh
All right.
Nasty, do the plugs?
Yeah, if you guys want to check us out, go to justokgamers.com. On the right side, you can find links to all of our social media, as well as a link to our Patreon. If you want to support the podcast, that is how you can do so. Patreon.com/justokgamers, as well as come join us on Discord. Support the community, discord.gg/justokgamers, or you can download the app and just log on and then come join us there. Just okay con. We got 2 spots left if you want to do it. Discord is how you get in touch with us. Please come say hi. Just say hi. It's
Yeah,
very
help-
important.
Please.
Help us
Please
fill
say
out
hi to
this
me.
Just Okay
Yeah.
Con.
Right.
Fill it out. We got 2 spots. Fill it.
And that
yeah.
is, if you want to give us a call, leave us a voicemail. Next week's voicemails, I believe, right? 615-763-5654.
Right. Patreon, please support us on Patreon if you like what we're doing. You don't have to give us money, but we appreciate it. Helps us pay for things. And McLaserson recently updated his thing, so we got to get him a Segway.
Segway.
So we're going to be working on your Segway, McLaserson. Maybe next week we'll have it done. Who knows? But you can get a Segway too if you support us, $20 tier. There's other higher tiers, there's lower tiers. You can give us however much you want. But that's how we make our money. We don't give you guys ads. So if you want to support us, you like what
But
we're
we
doing,
do give you AIDS.
Patreon.com/JustOkGamers. Okie dokie. Well, right now I'm just imagining what it would feel like to release a giant big old dookie out of my butthole. And there he goes.
There
He's
he
gone.
It didn't take much.
It didn't. Okay.
All right. That's the podcast.
What did
right?
we
was
start with?
I don't know. What was the bit?
Oh,
We're gonna go see some more movies this week, I think. Maybe
yeah,
doubleheader
the
it.
Stilts. I'm a stilt wizard.
Yeah.
Good continuation.
Please just
Yeah,
cut
how
it
do
right
we,
there.
How do we bring that back? I gotta go cast a stilt spell, guys. It's been fun.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I gotta go cast a stilt spell.
Oh.